Hey guys, welcome back to the Basically Nomad's Bus. Today we're going to talk about another subject that you guys have had quite a few questions about, and that was how do we get internet on the bus? If you've watched a few of our other videos, you know I'm an avid gamer, whenever I can be, and to do that, you're going to need some pretty good internet. Today I want to show you how we finally were able to accomplish that. We had terrible internet for probably the first year that we were living in the bus, actually using a small tablet that we had as a hotspot, which went pretty poorly. I was really nervous to try it out, and I'm glad that I finally did. And this is the little guy that finally saved our internet and saved my gaming experience. Let's go over what you're going to need for this build. You're going to need a 4G plan on whatever carrier you choose or whatever carrier has the best signal for your area. We have AT&T and an unlimited plan, which has worked really well for us so far. Next, you're going to need the 4G modem. This thing is really awesome. My only regret is that I didn't get it sooner. We went with about a year just getting really poor internet from a tablet that we had hidden underneath the couch, and it was not good. So literally all I had to do was take that little SIM card, that micro SIM, out of the device and throw it in here. So that kind of covers the third thing you're going to need, which is where it gets a little more complicated. You are going to need another line on your current plan with unlimited data, or again, however much data you need. If you need 2, 10, whatever, just get the appropriate amount for you. Get that device. We actually got ours for free. It was some kind of promotion they had. It was a really cheap tablet, and we used it for a long time. It was like a 7-inch little Galaxy Tab, and we just pulled that SIM card right out of that device and threw it into here. It still shows up as a tablet on my AT&T plan, and I've used well over probably a terabyte at this point. Okay, next, if you're wanting whole home, bus, cabin, van, whatever it might be, if you're wanting Wi-Fi in the entire area, you're going to need some kind of wireless router. This one's a bit big, but I was worried about the distance since our bus is really long. I wanted to get signal all the way back there, so I got a little bit more powerful router. This one is an EA7300, which I actually got off of Amazon for I think $35 because it was a refurb unit. It had a warranty included on it, so I thought why not, and it's been working flawlessly. So the very last thing that we have you might not need, depending on your area. If you have a really strong signal, you could be good to go. For us, we actually only have 2 bars here, so it helps to boost that signal a little bit with an antenna. Antennas come in all kinds of different shapes and sizes, so I suggest you do your own research to figure out what's going to work best for you. We got this little $25, $30 Netgear antenna. I'm not super impressed with it. I think it's only for like personal computers and stuff like that, for really specific use cases. I was going to use it as an outdoor antenna, but I've decided against it, and I'm going to upgrade my antenna at some point. So moving forward, I wanted to talk a little bit about this system and how it all kind of works together. Super easy. As I described a little bit before, you're going to need that other device, that second device on your network plan. Once you have that, then you just pop that SIM card right in here. I've already got mine installed, and then you give it power, and that's it. You've got internet. And so if you're only using one device, maybe you have an iMac or one computer, desktop computer that has an Ethernet port, you just connect the included Ethernet directly from this device to whatever device you're wanting to give internet to. Again, if you're wanting to extend that signal, maybe get wireless, you're going to need a wireless router to accomplish that. There are a few caveats that I have not personally ran into yet. I've had a great experience with it so far. I've downloaded massive games, I've downloaded movies, we've streamed 2 systems at the same time, and we're in an area with only 2 bars of signal. Where the caveat comes in is if you have an unlimited plan on most carriers. I believe they advertise a 22 gig unlimited 4G speed, and after that they'll cut your speed down somewhere I think in the 2G area, so you're getting really bad service. We've not had that issue yet, but this is more of a caveat for people that live in maybe a metropolitan area, big cities. Maybe you're moving around and you're planning on going to a lot of big cities. The problem is just if you're going to be in those areas, or if you live in those areas, this might not work for you at all. But if you're planning to go to a lot of bigger cities and you're planning to use the system, you might be limited to that 22 gig cap. So just really, it's more of a forewarning. Just be careful and watch out for that. Okay, so next I want to show you guys just some speeds of what we're getting using this system on my computer. I'm going to try to do a screen capture and show you guys what we're getting. And then also, just because I'm curious myself, I'm gonna run 5 speed tests with and without this here antenna. So let's run a couple tests. Now we're gonna discuss the speed test with and without the antenna. We've got 5 results for each. Our first one is gonna be a download speed of 10.6 and 16.37 upload, followed by 9.88 download, which will mostly focus on the download speeds. Okay, for our third result, we have 8.73 gigabits download. For our fourth result, we have 7.57 download with 13.95 upload. It's a pretty good upload and decent download. For our fifth one, we have 10.31 download and 15.26. So next we have the results with the antenna, which we immediately see a nice bump at 15.22. Then next we have 10.47, which is about what we were already getting, followed by 8.77, which is actually kind of a fall on our other speeds. We see a 16.81, which again is a nice increase, but it's not sustained because our next one right after was at 10.36 with an upload of 7.21, which is the lowest upload that we've gotten altogether. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's so simple to set up. It literally takes minutes. Obviously, I took some more time. Ours is built underneath the cabinet, so I wanted to make it look all nice and cable managed and everything like that. But if you're just whipping this thing together and you want really fast internet, I think this thing is like $110. I'll include a link down below on Amazon. So you pick this up, again, a router if you need it. But I've not had a single data cap. The speeds have been really reliable, so much better than when we were just using the tablet itself. That was awful. But yeah, I could totally see us using this even in a case like if we built another tiny home, if we built a shipping container home. And so one of the main reasons for me even sharing this is I think you guys can get a ton of benefit out of this. If you're having terrible internet problems or you're paying a lot of money for internet on the road, just give this a shot. Again, Amazon is really good about their return policy, so if this doesn't work and it's just not what you expected, just send it back. Like, you have nothing to lose. Alright guys, well, let me know what you think down below. And as always, like if you liked the video, comment, and subscribe so we can keep making these videos. Having a lot of fun with this, guys, so I will see you in the next one, and until then, guys, stay cool. That was so lame. I can't see my composition at all. Tilt that back a little bit more. Man, this is so hard to do by myself. Oh gosh.